Hello, dear friends. Fisher here. So today we continue with our story, "The Power of the Spirit" by Alfred Hosp, also known as Freddy in the book. So now today, coming to a story that's Lilo, Freddy's girlfriend, and also Freddy buying a car as per the suggestion by Bruno, and Bruno suggest them they should get a car, adapted car, because Lilo's severely disabled too, and then she couldn't use her legs. But in one of the driving schools, and then they could adapt a car, so they could get a car and travel by themselves. And now I come to what Bruno said to them. So you need a proper car so that you can move about more freely and independently. And Freddy worried, and he said, "Oh, who gonna drive the car?" And Lilo, of course, she will manage it very well. But Lilo said hesitantly, "But how will I manage it? As my back is so weak on account of the paralysis." And Bruno said to her, "Your back was weak. If she has necessary faith, and she will manage it." And he turned to Lilo and asked Lilo, "Do you have faith that you are able to drive and control a car?" And Lilo said yes. And Bruno said, "It is always a matter of a person's conviction, but whoever continually thinks only the past and does not establish any distance from the afflictions cannot receive healing and remains trapped in the current physical condition. If you want to accomplish the great return in yourself and in your body, you must learn to let go. From now on, the only important thing is what is coming. God is grace, health, and God's grace, health, and everything else will be added to this." This was suddenly remind me of what written in Bible, even though I don't read it often at all. So probably only read it a few times over the years, and few verses. And then of course my Christian mates and all nag on me, say, "Oh, you're gonna read Bible, this and that." And then but I sometimes remember that. I remember when Bruno said God's grace, health, and everything else will be added to you. And then suddenly remind me about what Jesus said in the New Testament, and that you should have a faith. I don't remember exactly clearly the verse. And then you should have faith, and then according to your faith, and then be added unto you. So basically whatever your faith is, and then you'll be given according to what your faith, what you believe in God. So if you believe you have a full healing, and then in God you will be giving a full healing. So if you believe you can only receive partial healing, and then you receive a partial healing, of course, by the grace of God. And always as what Bruno said, we have to distance ourselves from our afflictions, from our past. Our past has gone. Our past is dead. So what is matters for us is always what is coming. So what is today? So we gotta live a good today. Enjoy our life today, and also focus on what is coming. So basically is let go the old, let go what it doesn't serve us, let go our illness, disease, empty your cup, you have to pour out the old tea, and then to be able to get new tea in the cup. Otherwise it doesn't taste good. You can't mix the old tea and the new tea together. Same thing, you cannot mix the old milk and new milk together, because it will go off. So we always have to let go of what doesn't serve us in life anymore. So let go that's why let go our disease. If we still believe in disease, and then we cannot never be healthy again. So do not believe this disease, this is, but believe in ease. Do not believe in any disorder, but believe in order. So our body needs order, and our body always needs God like healing currents. So whatever the physical affliction we have today, and then it can be all well according to God's wish. So first let go, and then we must let go. And how do we let go? And then that's a question you're gonna ask yourself: how do I let go? Okay, yes, in the past, like my mom and dad wasn't nice to me, or my siblings were not nice to me, this and that. But everything happened this all for a reason. So we here on earth is a school of life. We're learning as we're going through our journey. So first we must let go. And then when we think like others hurt us, it's belief like it's what we define as hurting. Okay, if somebody punch us and then we define it as like a negative experience to us, and then like because somebody hurt us, and then sometimes we might punch back. So, and if you think this way, if you do not define any so-called negative experience or negative things you experience in life, and then you do not define it as negative, you define it as just the way it is. You accept whatever life happened as the way it is. We don't have to accept the bad, but we accept whatever the so-called bad thing happened in the past, because we can do nothing about it. And what we can do is, okay, focus on now. Yes, yesterday, like I was poor, like I only have $100 in my account. But today, I still gonna focus, okay, what can I do now? Okay, what can I do like to make difference? And then if we keep like leaning or keep like lingering on, oh, okay, I'm poor, and then you will not be rich. We will never be rich. So if you keep saying like I'm always make $100 yesterday, you keep dragging or bragging on the past. So you bragging on your subconscious, like you're bragging on the poorness like in your subconscious mind, then you'll never be rich. So I have to let go. Okay, well, whatever, how poor you are yesterday, that's belong to yesterday. So today is the time to make difference. So if yesterday you only have $100, but today you need to work smartly and work hard and just make $500, and then tomorrow everything will come. If we do not let go our poor habits, if we do not let go the poor and the poor mindset, and then we cannot like embrace the rich mindset, and we cannot be rich. Same thing. That's in the money term. Of course, like the biggest wealth like human being possess on the earth is our health. Okay, and I used to say like or even I say to my family, my mom and dad, and then people around me, and I always say people can help you spend your money, but nobody help you suffer your pain. So be healthy. Okay, dear friend, so wish you have a good day and God bless.